Welcome guys, John's Football Channel. This is your preview to Norway versus England in the quarterfinals. What a big game, what a big magnitude of a game. We are hopefully for the neutrals are expecting a lot of goals. I suppose for whoever team you are supporting, you are hopefully expecting them to score quite a few. Whether you're going with Norway or you're going with England. So let's analyze this game and see who would be getting the W over the other team in the quarterfinals. Let's get into it. So obviously they're playing at Miami Stadium, 75,000 capacity stadium, very big stadium to host. Not the biggest, but it's a very decent size stadium to actually host a quarterfinals. The thing what I actually quite surprised when I saw this was the referee. I see the referee is a French referee, so that does put questions as to will there be favoritism like we have seen recently. How would the ref actually officiate the game? Would they put more favoritism towards Norway? We do know Norway is a good team, but we know that they're not they lead. They don't have the most shining players on the field. So I suppose if they do want to France to win it or have a chance, they would actually want Norway to win over England. So let me know down below what you guys think of that one. And then we look at the Norway team. Obviously, they went Nyland in goal. They went Racing as the right back, Egger and Hegman as the two centre backs, and then they went Wolfie as a left back. And then in the midfield, they went with Odegaard as the right mid. Then they went Berger as one of the midfielders, and then on the other side, they went with Berg as the other midfielder, helping that back three to actually defend against England. And then up front, they went with Sloth on the right, Haaland in the middle, and then Nusa as the other winger. That Norway are a very good team in terms of fighting for one another. They are hungry. I suppose any team would be. I mean, I don't think Norway have been this far in the competition before, so I think it would be a very thing that they are hungry for it. They don't know what it exactly means to actually win it, but they're doing whatever it takes to actually get there, and they're doing a very good job at that. And then we look at England. Obviously, they have Pickford in goal, O'Reilly on the left, Byrne and Spence as the two centre backs, and then now it is a question: do they play Konsa as a right back, knowing that Joel Konsa is suspended? Who will they be playing in that position? And then we know that in the midfield they went with Rice and Anderson as the two CDMs. And ahead of them they went with Jordan, Anthony Gordon, and then Bellingham, and then Bukayo Saka. And then the likely player to actually start the attack for England will be Harry Kane. And then if we look at some form, obviously Norway have won the last four out of 5 games for their team and going into this last round, whereas England have done the same as well, but ironically they have actually drawn instead of actually losing one of their games. So in terms of form, obviously England have a better chance at going through. And then if we take a look at some good stats and good interesting things for Norway, we know that Haaland, I think in the last 14 games, he has scored 27 goals. So that's actually a very good stat and a very good thing to show that their striker is very hungry, and he knows where the goals are at this point. Is in good form. So now it's the thing of, I mean, the Premier League players that for England have played against Haaland before. They know more or less what is his profile. They know what he's good at. Now this is just a thing of, can they stop him? Can they actually put someone on him and actually say, no, not this game? You've done it all against all the other teams, but not tonight. This will not be happening. That is a question of, what do you guys think? Do you think there is someone in this England team, or a couple of players in this England team, that can actually man mark him and actually take him out of the game? I think if you do take England and Holland out of the game, I would say probably, could you say that probably 60%, 70% of Norway's play will be out. I mean, then you know the chances of them actually scoring, I think, goes to basically maybe 0.5. Let me know down below what you guys think about that one. And then obviously Norway are the first ever World Cup quarterfinal after beating Brazil. So you just see that they are actually fresh in this round, and I think that hence why they're very hungry to see where they can actually go. Every Norway match this tournament has been both scoring and averaging 4.2 goals per game. So it just shows you they have about 4 goals in every single game that they've played against. So that shows you that they are hungry and they know where the goals are. Whereas for England, England have been eliminated from the last 3 World Cups matches against European sides. Harry Kane has 6 World Cup goals this tournament, 1 goal behind Haaland and 2 behind Messi. So we'll see if he's able to catch up after beating Norway, if he does get there. And then 4 key players are looking for a one-way away from suspension, the likes of Rice, Bellingham, Marquinhos, and O'Reilly. And then Gurry and Declan Rice have both managed to recover from fitness after missing a few weeks of training. So we'll see who starts. I'm sure Rice will definitely start. He is one of the key players for this team. Gary, on the other hand, I think probably he might be on the bench, and see where if he manages to come on, or there's a chance that he might play, but I do think there is some other players around this team that are able to step up and actually do a job against Norway and actually do a decent job. It's not like we actually need Marquinhos or Rice to actually start. I think there is some players that, if need be, they'll be able to step in and actually do a job for England. And then if we look at some stats going into this game between the two teams, obviously we know that they paired Haaland against Harry Kane. We know that most people at this current position would be taking Haaland over Harry Kane at this very moment. We know that what Harry Kane has done over his career. We know that he is a top baller, but Harry Kane is proving to be just as good, if not better, going into the next couple of years of his career. We know that he is lining up to possibly beating Harry Kane and possibly being one of the best in the world. Let me know down what you guys think of that one. Do you guys think? Obviously, I think towards this trajectory, obviously we can't say that Harry Kane or Haaland is not on his way, but we know that what Harry Kane has done is phenomenal for his team and for his England career. Obviously, we know that England haven't been doing wonders as of yet. They're only doing this recently. You could say they're probably getting back into winning ways, but we do know that Harry Kane is a top baller despite not winning as much trophies and accolades as we would have wanted him to see. But we know that he is a good baller. With Haaland also, we also know he is a good player. We know that him at Man City is firing all cylinders. I think it is a thing of, could you say that if you had to put Haaland in a smaller team, does he end up getting the same amount of goals, even if the crosses are not there all the time, even though the balls that are onto his feet onto a silver plate are there? Do you think he actually some way finds a way to actually get the goals and actually get the win for the team despite not having all the best players in the world around him? I suppose you could say that I mean, he is trying to prove that against Norway. You can't say Norway has the best team around him. You could say that he is more or less trying to do it on his own. So people could argue that point to say hence why Holland could be up there, knowing that he is not doing it with wonderful players behind him to support him for this Norway team. If you look at obviously the stats, I mean, Harry Kane has 6 goals, Haaland has 7 assists, Harry Kane has 1, Haaland has 0. And then if you look at shots on target per match, Haaland has 3, Harry Kane has 2. Man of the matches, Haaland has 3, Harry Kane has 2. Matches played, Harry Kane has played 1 more game with five games compared to Haaland's 4. And then minutes, Harry Kane has played 443 minutes for England, whereas Haaland has played 360. So let me know down below, who would you be backing to to get the win? Who do you see actually getting the goals for either team after that was all said and done? And then if we look at the head-to-head, obviously goals per match, England just edge it with a comma 50, 2.50 for them, so they're averaging nearly 3 goals a game, whereas Norway are averaging two goals a game in this competition. And then goals conceded, Norway are averaging one goal conceded, whereas England are considering nearly 2 goals per match. And then clean sheets, both don't have clean sheets. Biggest wins, obviously England has a win against Mexico 2-3, and then Norway 2-1 over Ivory Coast. So obviously now whoever wins this game will be either versing Argentina or Switzerland in the semis. Who do you guys see winning against Argentina and Switzerland? Do you actually think Switzerland can actually do a job? I think they're playing around 3 o'clock South African time in the morning. So not going to be very, very long after we actually know who will be playing who in the semis and has a chance to actually go to the final. Obviously, we'll see who wins against France, against Spain. Let me down below what you guys think about the other one as well. Who do you see winning? France versus Spain. Obviously, we know Spain is a position-based team, but I think France is also very counter-attack. So I think France could have a chance to actually exploit Spain on a counter-attack if they do able to nudge the ball with the likes of the pace with Mbappe, Olise, and Dembele. But if Spain are able to hold the ball quite nicely and actually get the ball playing, I think they do stand a chance to actually get the win and actually just hold the win with the position that they have with the likes of Fabian Ruiz, the likes of Pedri and Rodri. So I think they will be able to do a job if they actually get the win and get the goal ahead in the first minutes of the game. So that's my take on that game. For this game, I'm gonna go with 3-1. I think England do edge it with 3-1. It's gonna be a similar game, I feel, with Morocco against France. I think we all knew that Morocco could do a job against France if it was on their day. It just unfortunately wasn't the case, and I think I do see that for the same for Norway and England. I know Norway is a good team, but I think England are just stronger on this day to actually beat Norway. So yeah, let me know down below, guys, your results for all the games. And for Argentina, I'm gonna go 2-0. I think Argentina 2-3-0. I think Argentina just go past them quite easily. We do know that Switzerland is not a very easy team to beat. I mean, they do have some good players in their team, and I think they're very, very good defensively. But I think Argentina also, yet again, are just too strong for Switzerland. So yeah, guys, this is my post review to England versus Norway. Let me know down below what you guys think of the games, and please like, comment, subscribe, and see you when it's all said and done. Peace.